Press the button, do the microphone check, 1, 2, 3, and press that button. And then we get sound. Hello, how the devil are you all doing? Yeah, it's another stream. Here we are, Wednesday again. I mean, I've been on Twitch twice since then, but DJing. But, you know, it's Wednesday. We're doing Mega Drive. Oh, just development anyway. Obviously, before we do any of that, we better say hello to the lovely, lovely people in the chat room already. Manimo, welcome in. Cloaked Alien, Rob Smith Dev, Synesthesia, Glaced, obviously, Linford, Ice Dragon D, Lars 18th, Krill Plush, UK Gamer, 8 Curl, yes. Sup everyone, how you doing? Yeah, we're back again doing some more Mega Drive stuff. Now, after you watching the stream last week, was my sound alright? Music a good enough level without it being annoying? Evening Francis, how you doing mate? Just check in if I could just get someone to say yep, or your music's way too loud and what are you doing? They're really helpful. All good, perfect. Right, audio is fine, excellent. Right, so where were we last week? So last week we actually made some progress, didn't we? So what did we do last week? We fixed the items that get dropped into a room, right? So they appear in the room, and when you collect them, they disappear. And then we sorted out the pause menu so the text would draw, and then it would clear them. And that was the end of Wednesday. Since then, I don't think this is going to help me actually, but I'll have a look. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Just look at my Git crack and see what we did get up to since the stream last week. Doors motherfucker, doors done, doors and tiles, weapons done, sprite fixes, return icon. Oh yeah, return icon, stuff. Oh my god, that's 34 modified files, 15 added files, 1 deleted. That's just says stuff. Another one that's 11 modified files, 49 added files, frickin' loads. Holy moly, this is really going somewhere. 16 modified files, and updated the list, 1 modified file. So yeah, a lot's happened. So we've got doors, loads of bug fixes, just loads of stuff. And there's, if you follow me on Mastodon, you might have seen a little work in progress of something, but I won't, we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, lots. As I called it this episode, the stench of progress. PSG stuff. Yes, Ice Dragon D. Not great, but PSG stuff nonetheless. So we might do a little comparison between the MSX actually, just so you can get an idea of kind of how close but not close it is. So yeah. Now we usually sorry, I do have a bit of a weird chest infection at the moment, slightly annoying, but I'm fine, feel fine. So we usually start with a demo. Now I've got, it's not a demo, I've got a music disc for you. Yeah, I'll explain that when we get to it, Ice Dragon D. It's not that bad out actually, but anyway. So let me just make that a bit smaller. So I obviously know some people in the demo scene. In particular, some people in Titan. In particular, someone called Kabuto. Now, I don't know if you saw, they released a music disc for the Mega Drive a little while ago called MD Mod Player, which is a Pro Tracker module player, real time on real hardware. With that module, with that music disc, they also gave away in there's like an HTML file. Hi Hooverphonic. In there's an HTML file where you can drop your own Pro Tracker modules in, and then press a button on the web page, and it will generate you a working ROM with all of your tunes in. So I did that. There it is. There's a Mega Drive. It is on. You can hardly see it because I need to get some better lighting for here. But there we go. So where is it? There it is. I managed to make it crash. So just gonna pause that. We're just gonna have a quick listen to this. This is the Mega Drive Metal Gear Amiga music disc, sort of made in 3 seconds using the MD mod player. And that is silent. Why is that? Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just do this again. This is the one that crashes it. Watch. Doesn't quite hit that note as well. I've got a bug report to send in. It does have soft scrolling. I don't like soft scrolling though, so but we'll leave it on. Yes, Superphonic, yeah. This module player takes a lot of the CPU because it's real-time mixing 4 Pro Tracker channels into one 8-bit PCM output. So it's a good bit of kit though. Let me show you this one actually. This is obviously theme guitarist. This is all the Metal Gear music. It's this one. So watch the CPU power on this. Watch that CPU meter. You ready? Oh, there, the end of music. There we go. So, oh, 8Curl, I didn't say hello to you. Hooverphonic. Mad Pew, welcome in. They just say half % though. Rob Smith, can it handle your backwards playing mods? We can find out quite easily. You can make one of these like that. It's super simple. I can show you how to do it actually. In fact, we could just do that quickly now, couldn't we, before we get on to anything. Okay, go desktop. Let's just make one up now, shall we? So, if you go to poa.net, what about overclocking? I mean, that would help, yeah, but then obviously it wouldn't work on any machine that isn't overclocked, so kind of defeats the object. I mean, I don't mind, yeah, overclocking is probably a nice thing to do. I am going to do this to this Mega Drive at some point, but I do need to add the NTSC switch into this Mega Drive to test that obviously the game works in NTSC as well. So, MD mod player, is that it? Yeah, there it is. So, all you do is you download this. Right. Let's unpack that. Extractor there. Titan. Okay, and then you just open up the web page here. Right, let's give it some modules, shall we? Let's give it, I know what will break it. If anything's going to break it, I know what will. In fact, this is a really good idea. Google Drive, Amiga, DJ setup folder, yep. All tunes? Okay, yeah, that's good. Obviously, we need oh yeah, let's do the vocal version of that one or that one. I don't know. Yes, Mad Pew. This is how things work. Right, there is a tune in here called Generator, which is a bit in the middle that XM Play can't even manage. Just cannot do it. That'll do us. Just want to play 2 tunes with this. Okay, that's good. Music.bin. Right, let's just switch it off a sec. Put some background music on. Let's see if it survives these 2 tunes, and then what we'll do is we'll get on with a big old catch up of where we are, because we've got a lot to show you. It's at this point where I wonder where I put. Oh, there it is. There we go. That computer. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ice Dragon D. Oh, no, we don't want to scan that. Sod that. That's hoff.bin. We'll keep that. And then go to there, go to downloads, music disc. Yeah, copy that to there. Beautiful. I'll pull out my tablet. Yeah, it's worth a try. It might actually do something with that. AKIL, exec, Hoff PT shellcode. Nice. No escape. Oh, it doesn't go out of sync. The mod player doesn't go out of sync. If anything, the interface will go first. So, I used to write mod players for the old Atari ST back in the day. All right. Well, I wrote a Paula emulator. The ProTrack format was too weird for me to reverse engineer. Oh, mate, I don't blame you, Fuel. It's a trash fire as ProTracker, if I'm honest. Bugs that get exploited, a data format that is completely and utterly unextensible. The most ridiculous idea of still leaving the period values in the pattern data, even though they're basically doing lookups of that number in a note table. I could go on, but I won't, because, you know, we've got stuff to do. So, right, let's have a look at the old that. There we go. Right, let's load it up then. Select game. The period thing is so stupid, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's like they had a chance, right? They had a chance. They had a chance. Oh, and they did that? God, no. Okay, right. Let's see how this does then. I know, they look it up for each time. Oh, I know, yeah. It is, yeah. So annoying. Oh, seems stable now. Brilliant. Ace. Okay, let's go.
Tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision.
Thank you, Pillock, yes. Right, let's see if it survives this. I think most of it should be fine. I don't think it's that complicated, this one.
Yeah, we got the stank, rocking all night to that pattern skank, digging deep in the sample bank, can't leave nothing blank, trample the tracks like a battle tank, roll tracking in our sleep like androids counting, 64 electric sheep, you can find us in the demo scene, proud and raw, surrounded by Amigas and 64s, 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit more, 7-bit, 8-bit, no more, we be making a play, with AB projects at 64K, made aim to win the day, clear chopping, head bobbing, bag 'em up, never stopping, track smashing, noise catching, get the beat cracking, one more thing left before you go crackers. To the hackers, good visions of pro trackers.
Freer, yeah, it's via a very old shitty. I think it's a genuine Everdrive, but it's still an Everdrive. Oh yeah. Look, show the retro. There it is. You can't really see it. I haven't got better light in here. There we go. Reclamation? No, not all 64. Was it 32 track to that? It is working very well so far.
Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter, we got that Amiga vision, better bring your homework boy, cause this is revision. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter, we got that Amiga vision, better bring your homework boy, cause this is revision. Hoffman breaking up the tracks with day tripper, filling in the gaps, listen up, here's a fact, the demo scene ain't dead, it's just you can't read the code, better get it in your head before the deadline's closed. Text the form, the fact of the matter is you'll batter you were stopped day before you were born, so listen up before you go crackers. Shout out to the hackers, good visions of old trackers.
Okay, I think we'll class that as a win. That's definitely worked. There is a couple of little very, very minor pitch issues, which you probably didn't notice, but they are incredibly minor. But yeah, I'll dig those out and give them to Kabuto. But yeah, what an amazing bit of software. Right, now, will this one survive? There's no pattern tricks in this. The trick with this one is that this whole tune came out of a 32K executable on the Amiga. So. Right. Let this one play. This is the bit that it goes wrong at in XM Play, but this is passed. So. Right, any 7, how you doing, Andy? There we go. Is that working? Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Right. That is. Yeah, we don't need that now. Where is it? No. There. And there. There we go. That seems awful quiet now, by comparison. It's probably just quite a bit of the tune. So yeah, that is the MD mod player. As you can see, you can make your own Pro Tracker music discs. So yeah, Mega CD has 8 PCM. I did read this the other day that the Mega CD's got like a big ass PCM chip on it, and not a lot of RAM. So it's an interesting prospect, but yeah, stream it in it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the ZX Spectrum tape loading routine from Seekanoid. Like, you know, that doesn't render out an entire waveform. It renders out like about 128 bytes each pass. So you know. Right. So where are we? As I said here, weapons, but yeah, stuff. All this stuff done. Right. So should we just have a look at it? I think that's probably the best place to start. Let's do a fresh build. There's a bunch of other stuff. There's just so I've been very busy and having a lot of fun. I appeared to have apps. I'm just running away with this at the moment now. So you'll notice, first thing you'll notice actually is down in this bottom corner here, you'll see some numbers. They're my new debug numbers. So I can print any variable from memory on screen at any time. The menu now actually works. See, look at that. Okay, it's the English remix. That option needs to be removed. Obviously got that. Oh, what was that? Oh, sound. Okay. That does nothing actually, apart from shows right. Okay, so well, let's just do that first, right? So yes, I did port the I pulled in the 68,000 version of the sound driver that I converted from the Z80 version, which is in the Amiga version, and then just wired it up. Did a conversion layer on top, so when it writes the address registers to the PSG or the MSX version, and then converts those register values and then pushes them into the SN. Right, and I'll turn it up a bit because it's a little bit quiet. And if you know the soundtrack to the original MSX version, you'll notice there are some differences. There's no noise yet, but here we go. Oh. Where am I on that screen? Bear with me. To do. Where is Snake in the radio? Right, okay. So yes, let's just... You have sound! Oh, hang on, I've got a call coming through. There we go. See, I'm there this time. So I don't know why it's missing the first time round, but we'll have to check that out. Okay. Oh yeah, and if we just turn it down a bit. Go up here. Now, if you do play this game, I'll give you a very, very big tip. If you come into this room, you grab your radio, have a little scan. Oh! Who's this dude? It's the resistance leader, Schneider. So yeah. He is a man. He is a man in the know, alright? So... the SN, as what I found out as well, the SN sound chip is basically the same sound chip that's in the BBC. So, yeah. So it was just, to be fair, this whole PSG thing was just like, it was an experiment, right? Can I get it? Can I get it working? And the answer is yes. And the results are not bad, but not great. So yeah, I don't think I'll expend any more effort on trying to make the thing work. Oh, that's correct, that's fine. Yeah. Thalamus for 13 months, dude. Oh, wow. Yeah, the sound chip can't go low enough. So you remember last week? Fix those. Yeah. Oh, also, we can... there you go. You want to see the really good stuff? Got a menu now for items. And I've got no weapons, so... 13 months is practically a jail sentence for a petty crime. Yeah. You can actually hear some really posh bass on Game Gear, Game Slider. So take advantage of the Channel 3 noise trick. Yes! Same chip. Yeah. So I was reading some of the stuff from... I can't remember who it was, but it's basically there was a GitHub page that had a Python script about how to convert the frequencies and stuff, which I use as a reference. And their converter has got this option which basically says if it sees one of those bass notes, it can use that noise channel to produce that bass sound, which I thought was quite cool. But it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like, it's not worth the effort of trying to, like, you know, this is all based on everything, like all the sound effects and everything are all pulled into that sound driver, so trying to segregate the music and the sound effects and do all of that all at once with like some conversion is just, yeah, it's just not going to be any good. So oh yeah, let's go and pick up the key card. Come on, dude, out you come. There we go. There's no need any 7. I've got basically every single sound effect for the original Amiga version. I've got as 44 kilohertz 16-bit WAVs in a tool that can spit out all of the samples at a set wave, and also the code to trigger those and everything. So once I've got the proper sound driver installed and working and plugged in, I'm just going to dump all of that WAV data into the cart, and then we'll be sounding sweet. Which then brings me on to the conversation of music. Which means, Ice Track and D, would you like to have a little go trying to port the Pro Tracker tunes into Furnace? Now, I'm not saying I want you to do it straight away. If you want to give us a shout, like after the stream on some channel or whatever, I'll talk about how it might or might not work. I don't know yet, because I don't know the capabilities of the Definitely like to give it a try. Cool. Brilliant. So I don't know what the capabilities are, how that's going to work in terms of having sound effects triggered at the same time, how that's all going to work yet. So you're more than welcome to go and have a little play, but I think the only thing that you need to be wary of is any PCM stuff might be problematic. It might not. I don't know yet. I haven't had a real deep dive into the sound driver yet. But the modules are online. Where are they? Oh yeah, easy. Hoffman.home.blog. Click Metal Gear Amiga port. You're okay with FM drums? I mean, that might make it a bit simpler. So, plenty of channels there, isn't it? Yeah. If you look down here, there's the Pro Tracker mods there. You can grab them from there. So yeah, by all means, have a play. I think I came to the conclusion. I know that tune was like 180k, but it was a 5-minute tune. So I think we've got plenty of cart space. I'm aiming for 4 meg. I think we can fit it in. So yeah, there you are. And if you want a decent, way of playing them on a modern computer, I could highly recommend this, which will play them correctly, which is Pro Tracker 2 clone. So yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad you're on board, mate. That is brilliant news. This is one of those projects is kind of at this point. Oh, hi Nivrig as well. I did see you there, mate. That kind of I want it done now, and I don't want to have to spend ages making music for once, right? So yeah, it'd be really great if we could. So what else? Oh yeah, forgot. We've picked up key card. You notice that the items in the if we use an item, that item in the bottom. Let's just check that does work. Disappears from everywhere. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Oh no, just ran away. Yeah, I know we've had that call. That's fine. Oh yeah, the other thing I found is the what I like to call Benny Hill mode. Well, Freya, like the important thing is that the Pro Tracker modules for the Amiga game are about 900k, and I think I could also fit that with the MD mod player as an option inside the game that you could go and listen to the Pro Tracker soundtrack inside. Dave Andy True, how the devil are you, mate? Thanks for the resub on the Prime. Right, so let me show you here. Card. Woohoo! We've got opening doors. How about that? Sender for the resub as well. Thanks very much, mate. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm really good. Really, really good. Are you coming to the pub on Saturday? Yeah. What is this magic? I know. And stuff. Things are happening. Right. There is... I think what I might do... who fancies... rather than us doing any major coding, we could just do a massive play test and see what is broken. Big Pen Pete, 12 months already. Bloody hell. Thanks for the sub, mate. In fact, I'll tell you, we'll do it as a poll, right? Start a poll. I did, Ricky. Yeah, I did see it. I didn't have a chance to reply, so I've been working on this. So. But yeah, it looks good, man. Looks really good. Poll, so we want what to do. Coding or play test. There we go. 2 minutes. A Mad Pew subscribed as well. Oh, you lot are amazing, aren't you? Thank you so much. What else has happened? Oh yeah. Loads of stuff. But actually, like... As you can see, our VRAM's quite busy now. Fucking hell, it's quite close down there, isn't it? There's things happening there. Oh, 50-50. Look at that. Coding. Oh, we ain't going to get no play testing today, are we? Right, there's a poll there. If you want to see us try and play test this thing from start to finish, or we can go and fix some bugs. That's the choice. What we got time-wise? We're about halfway there. Now it's 50-50 still. You lot are so on the fence, aren't you? Oh, playtest is winning. Doors, whatever next, I know. I tell you what we have got. Benny Hill mode. He's so fancy, I know. Okay, right. Now, watch the bottom of the screen. Checkpoint even tells you that it's happened. You will notice that we are currently sliding up the fireman's pole, though. And down the fireman's pole. And up the fireman's pole. There's something missing there, which is on the list of things to fix. So, yep, there's that. Oh, I forgot that as well. Hang on. I can't pause that, can I? They can just shoot at me. Hang on. To-do list. Red flashing sprite shit thing. Is this what the kids call it these days? Let's just quieten that down a sec. Oh, I've got a call. Okay, yeah. Da-da. Hello? Oh, it's a 50-50. I mean, alright, so we'll do some coding, then I'll tell you what we'll do some coding, and then we'll do some playtest while coding. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Right, I think what we need to do is fix something. I'll tell you what we can do. First of all is we can sack this off for now. We don't need to. So let's get some background music on. Better. There we go. Right, now let's turn the MSX mode off for a minute. Where is it? Sound type. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, it is off. Okay, that's fine. So this is the other super freaking handy thing I've got, right? So let's say, for example, we... Come on. Right, so I just put it into turbo mode. Just play the game, blah, blah, blah. Right. Alright, so let's get to somewhere where I know something is broken, and then we can consider what we're going to do with that. So let's, and that should be a fun one to do actually. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so you'll notice in the bottom corner here, I've got 3 variables. Now it's pretty obvious what 2 of them are. If I move left and right, that second variable moves left and right, right? So that's obviously player X, and that is player Y. Now as I change room, look at the first number. There we go. We've got a number. So, it means we can deduce from this that is our room number. That is our position on screen at the moment. So, I can now activate debug shortcut, and I can put us in room 1F in position 6F and 2E. Right? Now, I'll tell you why this is so absolutely essential. Right. Build it again. Run it now. And actually build it this time, Ian. Choo choo! Oh, there you go. We had our hype train. Thank you very much, everyone. Much love. Right. So, let's run that. Continue. So we go straight into the room. It goes into pause. I can't remember why it goes into pause, but it does. So if we've got a room where there's something wrong, we can just get to that room by playing it in turbo mode. And then jerry-rig it by switching those parameters on, and then we'll just, when the build starts, rather than going through all the intro and all of that malarkey, it takes you straight to that room, everything's set up, and then you can basically go and attack that bug or those features or whatever, like really, really quickly. You get a nice iteration, like super quick. Really, really fucking handy. So, I've got a plan for this, right? So one thing that you won't see here is that when I get seen by that camera, it stops. It's supposed to flash red there, right? Very handy, yes. But it's not. And I know why that is. Llama, how you doing? Welcome in. I am going to need to get another beer. Essential, isn't it? Yes. I mean, Nibrig, I don't know how that works when you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,294,967,296 levels in your game, but you know, there we go. Obviously, you don't know what I'm talking about. Nivrig has that many levels in his, that many maps in his game, because it's all procedurally generated out of a long word. It is a long word, isn't it? That's what I saw in your code anyway. Just need the seed, yes. 2 to the 36-ish. Yeah. Only 2 to the... Oh, right, okay. Right, so... Oh, this one should be quite easy, I think. Okay. No man's gear. Right, so... I think what I did on the Amiga version of this is I would take the mask and blit that into the screen based on the colour that we were setting. Thing is, it's only ever red that we flash the sprites as red, like block red on the Amiga version. So we'll just do that again. So gear field, nice. No man's gear field. So I think what we can do for that. Oh, you don't see it in here. Let's pull this up. Right, so that's the colour palettes, right? So you get 4 16 colour, 15 colour. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. 4 15 colour, 16 colour palettes, right? So if we look at the colour palettes again, you'll see there it is, right? But if I go into the radio, you'll notice that we've got an extra colour palette in there, and that's for this character here, this character portrait. And you notice that when it goes that, I don't know why those colours are like that, but yeah. That's where that's basically the colour palette. So if we go back out and go back in, you'll see when that character portrait pops up, it loads that second colour palette with those colours. So I think all we need to do is in this third palette just fill it with red, right? And then on that sprite, when it's there is code in there that flashes it off on and off red. We just then tell it to use that palette for that sprite, which I think is the principle. But what I need is a drink. So I'll be back in a few moments, all right? So, hold that thought. Jabirdal. Mega Gear not yet finished. No, not quite, but it is definitely it's definitely. I have a feeling it's in a position now where I think you could play it from end to end, and we might try and find out. All right, Hitch, how you doing, mate? So, but first thing we want to do is, as you can see here, actually, you can see if you look closely here, you notice that there's still lots of rough edges and bugs, like that pixel spacing there isn't correct. There's that glitch there. So all these little bits and pieces that need fixing up. So beers aren't finished. No, I've got a couple left. They just lead to more. Exactly, that's correct. So our plan is to get this one off the list. Red flashing sprite shit thingy, right? Which I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's in called Bob Mask. Okay, yep. And that says move D5. Set Bob Mask actor. Okay. And that's branched off there, which also passes an 8 in there. Christ. So I did say I've got like a bit of a chesty cough at the minute, so I'm sorry. But, you know, show must go on. Right, so this one should be dead easy, I think. Bob Mask actor, blah, blah, blah. So, Bob Mask blip. Right. So today I don't make everyone dance yet. We need to pester Twitch to make a code-only room. Yeah, no, it's a Wednesday night, mate. We do coding on a Wednesday, coding and drinking on a Wednesday night, and on other nights it's drinking and dancing. So that's how it is, isn't it? Right. So, by the way, can I lower video quality, HD or die or what? Oh, I can't now. We've started. No, I stream Tib Chip. It doesn't have encoding. Oh, do I need to be a partner for that? I don't know. Fire it up on a tablet. Apparently that's better. So it forces you to a lower rate. There is the icon there, though, isn't there? So can you not? I can't. I mean, I can't test it. So. Used to let you. Now they give it to you on a per thing. Oh, okay. Roll dice whether you get transcoder or not. Oh, okay. On the gear wheel, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I can't see my stream at the minute because I haven't got those. You know, I don't like having Chrome open when I'm streaming because it's probably the most horrific piece of software that exists. So, right, let's get load palette. Is it load palette? Okay. Oh, actually, so we could just do this here, right? So we'll call this a load red palette, right? Right. Well, the problem is that with the coding stream, I can't really run it at 720 because you won't be able to see the code then. So, but you know, I suppose I could bring the encoder down a little bit. That'd give you a bit more space. I bumped it because I've got better data. So, or automatic. We'll try automatic. Yeah. Never mind. It'll be on the old tubes of you anyway, so I'm definitely not dropping any frames, so anyway, let's load a palette, right? So in fact we can just grab this, grab that whole routine, right? Palette dirty. No, we don't need to set that. I just want to do a CRAM right of now I've got to remember get this right, Because it's not red, green, blue, is it? It's blue, green, red into D0. There we go. So that is red. And what we're going to do is we're going to load that into CRAM. So 64? Yeah, 64. Right. So just to demonstrate. So let's just look at the color RAM. So you see there's that color palette. That's the main game palette and all the sprites. And if we go open up the radio, you'll see the character portraits then have this palette here. So that's good. Looks like it needs a bit of a switch up, but yeah. So right, let's call this load red palette, right? So let's just call that init, right? Init. Let's put it there. BSR load red palette, right? So yeah, GPU speed's not the limiting factor here, is it? It's other people's bandwidths. So that's in the wrong place. Yeah, 32. Oh, hang on. I know what I've done wrong. Load red palette. Come on. Oh, that says WD6. So that's 32. 16. 32. Oh, you idiot, Ian. There we go. That might help. We've got to make partner for that. Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay, we've got a block of red. It's in the wrong place, though. Why is that? No, oh. Oh, I know why. Because I'm being an idiot. I did do this the other day. Load red palette. I know what I'm doing. Load red palette. Oh, fuck's sake. Where's it gone? In it. There we go. And then load read palette. Oh, you idiot, Ian. No. Okay. And that is supposed to be $1.40, isn't it? Not $1.64. Fuel stable? No. There isn't an increment on A6 because when you write to the VDP, you just write to that register. You can't tell it to go forwards or backwards by that instruction. What you have to do is you have to set up the increment per 16 bits of data written to the VDP in another register. So you can tell it to like skip forward 80 bytes or whatever, and then you can write two words and it will skip forward 80 and then blah 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 blah. But yeah, on the register, no, it's not going anywhere. That. Right, so that should be a color palette in the correct place this time. Berlusconi, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so color palettes. Still in the wrong place. Did I just not build it? Oh, I know what I've done. Yeah. Load rad palettes, that's what we really want. Right, now we'll have color palettes in the correct place. There it is. So palette 1's our game palette. Palette 2 is our character palette. Palette 3 is our red palette. Right. So, is it Bob_mask? We clear it, we move into it, we clear it, and we move into it. So we do nothing else of the sort with that. Okay. Right. So, create sprite table, is it? Fucking hell. Getting good at this. Okay, that's the size config. That's the tile ID. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little hack. Yeah. Oh, you love Nightmare. Thanks, Berlusconi. That was a lot of fun to make as well. And 48K Ram, how you doing? Right, so what do we want to do with this? D0 and D1's used. D2 will be clear though, won't it? D2. Yeah, it's not used by anything. Right, so what we're going to do is the tile ID that we've got there, which is the tile ID in VRAM of where it's going to pick up the sprite graphics from, has got a few different bits that you can set. So let's just double check where I need to set bits, right? A Tandy running from a CF hard drive expansion. Oh, that sounds fantastic. The quality seems more stable than usual. So I'm staying still. C/code/mega gear. Here we go. And then docs. Docs, Genesis, software manual. What I love about this is it says confidential all over all of it, but I think we were here actually. Where was it? Oh no, that's me reading up the PSG. Don't need that. So on sprites, where is it? Okay. Okay. No. Okay, I think that's a bit too far. Memory mode. Okay, sprites. Sprites and priority, yeah. Where's that table? It's here somewhere. I think we're close to it. There it is. This is the sprite attribute, right? Or attribute, depending on how you're going to pronounce it. Right, so these are the bits here. So this section is the third section here. You see that SN0 to SN10. So down here, that means that's the sprite pattern generator number, or the tile ID, or the cell ID, however you want to call it. The next two bits will allow you to flip those tiles horizontally or vertically, which is really clever. I thought that was smart. So that's those bits. And then the color palette is up in those two bits, and then a priority bit is set there. So we need to, okay, so what we need to do is, well, once 8, 9, 10, 11, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to mask off anything else that might be in there, right? So create sprite table, so D2, get tile ID, right? In fact, we're going to leave it as is, and then what we're going to do is test.w bob underscore mask, isn't it? Come on, A0, and that was right, wasn't it? Bob mask blit. Oh, it's called Bob mask blit. Okay, mask blit. Okay. And if that is blank, right, then we'll call that no red. No red. Okay, so what that'll do is no red. That'll just do nothing at the moment. But in here we'll and.w. Let's just work it out as a number. So it's how many bits was it? 10 on the documentation. 8, 9, 10, 11 bits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 7FF is what we need to AND off. And that number will only ever have the tile ID in it. So that's D2. And then what we want to do is or.w. I think I've got this somewhere. Sprite underscore pal. Okay, I've already got it, and that's up 13. Brilliant. So all we need to do then is I set this up as a constant because I'm a sensible lad that did myself a favour earlier on. So we just do that, and I think we might have our first bug or our first feature complete for this evening. Let's find out. Let's go and trigger. So we can run it, go straight into that screen, start playing it. Let's trigger. And watch when he gets hit, it goes red! There we go. Oh, happy Ian. There we go. Let's just test that again. That looks good. Go on. Come at me, bro. Yeah. Ace! Oh, there we go. So, to do. Red flashing sprite shit thing. It's off the list. We'll have me some of that. Right. Drawing the laser beams. No, I don't fancy that today. Two done. Yes. Shot sprites getting orphaned when entering a menu. That could be quite a tricky one. The scope. Scope, we might be able to blag that one actually. So maybe we do that one. So, I think we can do that in here as well, from this same room. So, in Metal Gear, you can pick up binoculars, or as it's called in some of the instructions, elevator. Yeah, I don't fancy that one yet. It's major changes to. Oh well, yeah. We might be able to hack around it and might be able to get away with it. But basically the problem is that the elevator sprite is bigger than 32 by 32. So, yeah. It causes me a problem. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that one yet. Let's just check that again. Feels so good. Right, so it is. That's it. Equipment menu. Then if we open up the binoculars. Where are they? Oh, there. Scope. Right. So we now come out the menu. You notice we've got some broken sprites there. So how many is that? It looks like. Okay, we might be able to cheat this though. Okay, so that is. Do you see that? It's obviously what's supposed to be in the middle is like a crosshair, and you can move around with the binoculars. You can look at rooms like up, down, left, or right. I think the easiest blag we've got for this. Is oh yeah, oh look, cardboard box works. Didn't even test that. Okay, into there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, hang on. So we've got another issue there. So scope, got two things: the scope sprite, which I'm not going to do as a sprite. I'm going to cheat. And then, what's the other one? The other one is doors disappear after use. It's not what you want. Okay. I think I know what that is because I had this problem on the Amiga version as well. But, first things first, let's find the, I think it's just called BM Scope. Scope.bin. Scope.bin. Okay, there we go. Item.scope. Now that's not what I want. Okay. I know it's at the bottom of the sprite list, I think. Hang on. Just close all these down. I don't know what's going on there. Right, data sprites, data. Data, there we go. Data, sprites. That's a sprite target. It's not that, but it's next to the elevator one. Elevator.bin. Door elevator, collision tiles, SPR elevator. Where the fuck is it? Okay, I'm gonna admit defeat going down that route. So let's find it another way. Oh, now I'm off chat. That's weird. Still streaming though, so. Or am I? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, binoculars, binoculars, binoculars. That's weird. Definitely not dropping frames though. Okay, just completely kicked out of chat. Bear with me everyone, let me just check something out here. Here we go. Oh, I'm back in chat. Okay, there we go. I can see what's going on now. Whoop, get that shut. Okay, I missed some chats there. Been disconnected tonight. Okay, well, at least the stream isn't. That's still so. At least my end, it says it's all good. So, right, binoculars code. Fucking, there's a lot of it, isn't there? General. Game logic. Binocular mode. Okay, here we go. Binocular logic. That's what we want. Okay. Binocular. Okay, let's keep that there. Okay, so Bob add. Scope. Print telescope mode. Oh, well that's not happening either, is it? This I don't think it was. Disable screen. Bob clear. Ah! Set room, set part, render room, render doors. Yeah. That's a sprite palette. That's fine. That's the other thing. Binocular direction. Update enemy bobs. Okay. Save screen copy. Probably don't need to do that anymore. Oh, it's not doing anything anyway. HUD clear. Oh. That does fuck all. So, okay, so that's why. So. That's the text for the telescope. Binocular direction to enable screen. Okay, maybe it's not set there. That's got a Bob clear. Add room item set. That's really bugging me, that. Oh, that's draw binocular room, that's why. Ah, fucking hell, it's right there. Set target, Bob. BM SPR target. Okay. There it is. Okay. Right. So, let's load that up into that graphics editor and let's just double check how big it is. Because it shouldn't matter, because of the plan I've got. It should be great. So, in my DevTools, I've got YYChar. Yep. Okay. And then we want, where is it? Sprite bitmaps, SPR target, right. C slash code slash mega gear assets sprite bitmaps. Which yeah, I suppose they are still bitmaps. SPR target, okay. SPR target, okay. What I'm gonna do. Actually, fuck it. I'll leave it as that. We'll leave some crap data into the game. That's fine. Doesn't matter. There is a header on this piece of graphics. Quick look at it. Yeah, there is. Okay. Let me save as. And let's just actually do this. Assets. Sprite bitmap. New folder. Patched. We'll call it. Right. And then save that in there. And then I think we need to just remove all of that there. And that. And then we should have, let's just undo that. Let's just make sure we've got that right. Yeah, that's good. And then we've got, see the numbers we've got there. It's a nice even round square sprite now. It's not a binocular sprite, it is a target. Oh, hi Vampire MSX as well. How you doing, mate? Here we go, right. Drop that onto there. Will look like crap. Will still look like crap when we do this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, it's a really simple one, isn't it? So I think this is 4x4 and it's vertical because it's Mega Drive. There's a sprite. Okay, and then we select that. No, here. 4x4. Okay, now that looks like shit. It's not right, is it? And which one did I open? The wrong one. Patched. Okay, here we go. Let's load that in. Ah, there we go. That's looking a bit more normal. 4x4 and Mega Drive colours. Oh! Okay, cool. So we know that is a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4x4. Okay, cool. I don't need to include that per se. Let's just copy this so we've got a copy of it so we know what's changed. Let's get rid of that. Nope. You're not in Java now, Ian. Sprites slash patched slash SPR target dot bin. Okay. And that should make no difference, right? It's important to do this when you do a change. Just, you know, I don't think this will do very much. It might do. Don't know. Continue. Put up that menu. Get the scope on. Okay. Other than the fact that it's completely removed the sprites, I think we are. I think we're good. I think we're good. Right. So. Right. So I've got a routine that does this already. Now, where was it? It was in Blit item HUD, and this is a copier, so we can use this. We can just steal this. So what we're gonna do, just to let you know, rather than me just rambling on talking to myself, is I could use a 32x32 sprite for that thing to go on there, right? But actually, I can just write it onto the text layer because that part of the game will not use the text layer at all. If I draw it onto there just by copying it onto that text layer screen, I don't need to worry about the other sprites that are being used by the game. It won't take up any more VRAM than we were already using. So just, you know, it's efficient, even though getting it on screen is not that efficient. So, now where do I see it on here? Bam, okay. It is literally Oh no, that's the old routine. We don't need that anymore. That's junk. No, don't need that. That is the one that I need. Oh, that's why. Because I'm using a rep, so I didn't fucking recognise it. Okay. Okay. Let's just grab that, right? And BMSPR target. There we go. Right. Let's get this fucking code put together then. Right. So I don't need to do a bob add anymore. That's pointless. That is going to be our data. We don't need any of those sprites that stay in sprite. That's interesting. So we've got no coordinates for this fucking thing. Okay. That we can work out by ourselves, right? Because it's it's tiles X. Oh yeah, we've got this already, haven't we? Tiles X and tiles Y. Okay, that's fine. So actually our target X is tiles X, which is number of tiles across. Divide that by 2. Yeah. And then subtract 2 from it, because I know it's 4 cells across. So to get it in the center, it is half of the width of the screen minus half of the width of your object. And the same for Y in terms of tiles. Bam. Okay. Y. Yeah, that's fine. So that is our target X and target Y. Beautiful. So let's just do this in the most inefficient fucking way possible, right? Move.w. I know we could do that as a thing, but I don't care now. X is there. Y into D1. That's good. And then let me just go and steal that piece of code that already did this for us. Item heard. Fuck off. Heard. There we go. Right. Yeah. Just copy all of that down to there. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna piss about with that a bit more. Okay. First things first. These lookups are using a different address, so we'll do Y and the next there. It saves me having to muck about. And let's also multiply both of those by 8 so that they match per pixel rather than cell. So that's good. Yeah, and then that. Okay, Y is in D0. Is it in D1? Okay, so that's our address in VRAM calculated for where we're going to put this thing. Now, target tiles equals 4 times 4. That's good. Yep. So the number of tiles we want to copy, we can move that as target tiles -1 into D7. Yep, that's good. That's our counter. And then I don't want a BSR there. I will keep that function there called column though. That's our loop point. Okay. And then just copy that. There we go. And then internally what we want to do is that is 16, which is, so it's 8. So it's 8 long words per tile multiplied by 4. Okay. So that will just copy. The sprites already comes in tiles in vertical fashion, right? So this will tell it that we want. Oh, we actually want that as 4 minus. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea because we're copying 4 columns across of 4 tiles. So, hey 9volt, how you doing? Welcome in. Right. So we don't need that either, but we will need to debrar that to the column, which is up there. We should do 4 columns of 4 tiles that are 8 long words each. That moves the long word in, which is still in A0. And lo and behold, I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Let's see. No shit. Don't do that. Right. Continue. Menu. Scope. Okay. I know what I've forgotten. I mean, the yellow means we've crashed it, right? We've properly... if I can even... I'll press the button this time. Oh, someone else has done it. No? What? Oh. Oh, fuck knows then. I can't even trigger my own ship it. Something's broken. Is that a bug? I mean... Yes, it's also my exception handler, so it just sets yellow on screen and flashes between black and yellow, so you know it's gone wrong. Rather than debugging it, I think we can work out what's going on here quite easily. So the first thing we're missing is we're missing something out of the other routine, which is blit item HUD. Actually, I know what this is. It's after each column, we need to add .w text plain stride to D0. That'll move us along. Right, and then the other thing I'm going to do is, because it crashed, so I'm just going to push most, because I don't really care about this routine. Oh, that's why it crashed. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Did anyone spot that? Why did it crash? Maybe because that was missing and then that was there. So, if you don't know what those are, they're my macros for push most, which pushes all the data registers and all the address registers apart from A5, A6 and obviously A7. Because A5 and A6 are constants that always run across all the game code wherever possible. And I don't like changing them. So, but yes, I think this might work this time with a push onto the stack rather than just a pop. Ah, okay. Text underscore plain. Tile stride. Okay, there we go. That's right. Right. That might be 2 bugs already. We're a little way in. Oh, that's weird. That's still working. Why is that broken? I went to get a drink. I heard there was a pop without a push. All been there, yes. Yeah. Why is that background gone weird? It's not even executing that code yet. That's the only thing calling that. That is weird. Hang on a minute. What the fuck, counter +1? Yeah. Yeah, weren't even touching that. Why is that broken? Oh, I think I know why. I think that's relying on a text color or a line color that I'm not setting. Fucking hell, they're all doing it now. Wait a minute. No, that's the other OBS. I don't want that. If in doubt, check fucking GitHub. Right, so what has changed? The binary file has changed. Yeah, constants, that's fine. Sprite. That sprite has changed. Fair. Binocular. Yeah, that's just put a comment there. Blit functions. We got rid of that, but nothing would have been calling that at all. That's fine. Bob end. Yeah, I know I changed that earlier. That's fine. That's still been working. Bob clean. Bob sort. That was already there. That's RTS, so there's nothing calling that. I've got a routine there called tile column, which I don't need, which is fine. Sprite system. I mean, that was working fine. Loading the red palette, that was also fine, I think. Ah, fucking hell, we might have no, that was the wrong thing to do. We might just have to grin and bear that for now. Let's just check that the actual thing I was supposed to be doing is actually working. This is what happens. You're doing something and then something else goes wrong. You're like, well, I was only just fixing the other one. Why has this one gone wrong? Okay. Okay, let's just see if it works. Right. Okay, doesn't crash. And it persists. Okay, right, so we fixed something. Yes. Ah, but there's still that bug. Okay. Okay, right. So, the door disappears when you go in there. So we don't want that. I fixed +1 bugs plus. I mean, that was already there. We knew that was already there. So, the scope sprite, that is done. So the door's disappearing after use. That'll be to do with the Bob matrix being backed up and flushed again by this, I think. It's a binocular room, so let's just look for Bob pause. No, that's not in there. Bob matrix. No, okay. So that's fine. Binocular logic. Okay. Okay, next room. Direction, that's fine. That does all of that shit. Okay. Draw binocular room, that's a Bob clear, which we do need to do. And sets up this room palette. Does a render room. Yeah, that's fine. Adds the doors. Draws the doors. Sets up the enemy room. And then does clear sprite, distributes in VRAM, bottom both differs. Commander Keen, welcome in. Not seen you for a while. We're just trying to work out why. Update enemy bobs, that's fine. Not good direction. Enable screen does nothing. Let's just get rid of that a sec, because I wonder if I don't think that's the problem. I think that might cause us more problems than we think. Okay. I should have had scope as my selected item, really. Okay. Well, that still all works, right? So let's Oh. I mean, that was easy. Let's get out of the box for a start. Okay, good. Right, and then let's Oh, that's fixed as well. Okay. Okay, we might have found our problem somewhere. He's in the moving box. Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of there. Door's still there. Ah, but I went back into the box. Let me just check that I'm not being an idiot here. Okay. No! Fucking hell. Here we are. Accidentally fixing shit. So. Okay. Well, that's not accidental, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I know what's going on there. Yes. Okay. Look at this. We get rid of that. That's 2 more items off the list already. Glad you did the coding then. Yeah. I mean, I understand. I understand. I mean, to be fair, the Amiga parts that I have written for this conversion, as in like not the game logic, because that was all pretty much copied verbatim from Z80, with some exceptions. The Amiga stuff I wrote, looking at it now, I'm pretty chuffed with it, if I'm honest. It's readable, it's easy to understand, most of it, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. Right, okay. How are we doing for time? So, there's more items off the list in the last 90 minutes than you've managed in the last 4 weeks. I mean, that's the development list though, isn't it, Francis, right? You clear about 15 things off of your list, and you tell us about the 15 things you've done. All of them stuff that you don't want to be doing. So, yeah. And to be fair, Francis keeps putting things on my list as well. I mean, that's a never-ending thing as well, isn't it? So, Chopper Blade has 1 missing. I don't like the idea of that. Parachute sprite, again, that's another big sprite, so that's going to be a pain in the arse. Oh! I completely forgot about that. The only thing is I don't have... I mean, we can... As long as you're right with the capture there, Zenda. Because I haven't got my Amiga out. So... it's not coding, you're right, Francis, no. How are we doing for time? So I think what I want to do actually is it's because we did a 50-50 split, right? I think that's fair to say. We're going to chuck what we've got now. Oh yeah, so if we're going to do that, the first thing we need to do is turn the debug shortcut off, otherwise that's going to be a bit shit. And then the other thing we want to do is keep our to-do list handy. I'll keep it on a screen somewhere. I mean, I don't mind running it. What I need to do is just... did you finish, or are you on about the MP4 you sent me yesterday? I don't really want to show that on the thing. Come on, over there. Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, you sent me an ADF. Actually, so what we can do, let's run that in, whoa. Gosh, these windows are opening. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. I don't think my WinUI actually changes, but here we go. Anyway, I'm absolutely rambling like a madman and not explaining what the hell's going on. As you all know, Zenda, aka from Badger Punch Games, is also a demo scener, like I am, from the old days. Oh, put it as a 1200 config. Okay, I can do that. Just to make sure it works, right? So yeah, he of Roguecraft and Henning of Roguecraft and Badger Punch fame were also Amiga demo coders and found some old demo code, which they then decided to turn into an intro. And he asked me for a tune, which you heard last week, but he's finished his intro. So we're going to try and run this. Oh, that's fine actually. Let's load that again. Let's go. That's my... well, let's test it on this config, see what happens, right? So this is by Badger Punch Games, and it's an intro. Like a crack intro. Or a demo scene intro. I'm guessing they're not supposed to be flashing like that. Do you know what? We're just going to give that another little try. What I'm going to do is do configurations. No, quick start. Let's do it 600. Right. Bam. Start that. Still looking cool though. Here we go. Cool. We're just going to watch this for a sec whilst I try and work out how to make it bigger. Like that. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We're nearly there. Mono. Turn the filter off. Yeah, it has been a bit disconnecty today, hasn't it? But yeah, cool, man. There we go, running the intro. Yeah, you need to optimise that. I'm being mean. But that's cool, man. Wicked. Right. Yeah, 50-50 we said, so let's do the thing, yeah? Oh yeah, I've got the clap, and also I forgot to put my my cam back on. Well done. Yeah. How old is that source code? Right. We need a file. I tell you what else we need to do. Right, so we need to turn off the shortcut. We'll leave on invincibility. And let's see if we can finish this game. Probably 33 years old. Love it. That is brilliant. Make sure you write that in the info file, right? There's BP. I don't think I've heard of them before. Oh, not all of it, but the Glen stuff is from 1990-92. Oh, that could probably be optimised quite nicely now then. Okay. So want to be invincible. Don't want to default to MSX sound. Debug raster, we don't want that on. Sound on, no shortcut. Let's take the stats off as well, right? Let's just actually get the full caboodle experience minus sound. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is run the fix ROM. Right, and now our ROM should be a nice round number. Mega Gear, there we go. Build. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've breached the 512k mark. And you can let's have a look, see how much is actually used. Hey, what are you doing? All right, be like that. So, boom. So there you go. That's our ROM file. Oh, data. What's all that empty space? Ridiculous. Oh, there it is. Yeah. See, look, that's how much we've clipped over into the 1 meg mark. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, clipped over into the 512k. Okay, not too bad though. That's alright. Okay, so where is it? I don't see it. Hang on. It's because he needs to be an idiot. I don't want to fix that. I know it's a dirty 2 gig card. Why would I do that? Right. Doesn't appear to know Poe either. Oh. Okay. Right, so. I don't know if we've done this on stream yet. Actually testing the game out on real hardware. We must have done. Anyway. Okay, select game. Mega Gear. We're now a 1 meg ROM. Okay. Erasing the ROM. The NAND flash, I guess is what it's called. Okay, here we are. We're on real hardware now. Got my 6-button pad. Oh, hang on. It's one of the buttons. The radio button's unavailable, isn't it? On this controller. Should have fixed that first, really. Okay, that's something to write down. Have I got button? Oh, but control modes 3 and 6. Okay, yeah. Anyway, suppose I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna switch this over actually, so I can see what I'm playing. Okay. Boom. Do you haven't bloody run out of beer again? I have. Oh, Jesus. Right. No, I can't. I actually can't do it. I can't do it. Right. We started our first ever official live playtest, which means this is probably going to actually proper crash at some point now, isn't it? So, got a call. Okay. I don't think I can get back into that after that, which is slightly annoying. Okay. Right, well anyway, our plan today, right, is just to see if we can get to the end of the game. And we're invincible as well, so that's not too bad. And I think we can do some, okay, just punch that dude. Yeah, grab that. Yeah, good. Button does nothing, that's ridiculous. So that's the card. That's a ration. We'll pick up a ration anyway, just because I think we should at least have one. Right, and we go to the menu. Yeah. The transfer on is actually a lot smoother than it is on the emulator, but between the screens, so. Right, let's have a look. I'm not, actually, yeah, fuck it, yeah, we're supposed to be playtesting here. Pick up the binoculars. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, and then. Cool, okay. Oh, you can see it down the bottom there. Okay. Grashev, is that Dennis from Retro Souls? If it is, then welcome in, mate. I just realised my bug list is on the 15. I haven't got a play testing checklist, but I can play the game like the back of my hand. So I must have, before the Amiga version was released, I must have completed it about 150 times. So so I know when something's not right in it. Right, let me just, because I can't see that screen now. There we go. Let's just shove that down in the bottom little corner there. Like that. And then we can say text in scope mode. Okay, so that's a bug. So that's one. Let's just, we'll see how many bugs I don't have on the list that we find today. Hollow Leviathan, was there some pixels on the ration pop-up that get hidden when it was off? Oh yeah. So you'll see over on the right hand side here. You'll see some of those. That's been there for weeks. Like, I know that's there. Like, it's not causing any harm apart from the fact it looks shit. So, and it's still there. It persists. In fact, you know what? Let's do a quick dirty hack first, right? Hang on. Before we get too into this, because actually I think that might... Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Here we go. Bloody screens. Let's just hack that one up right now, right? And I've got a quick patch that we can do that. Was there a Danish group called Iris? There's another one in the UK called Iris as well. And Pete from Iris released a demo. You're back. Internet have been playing up. Nice to see you, Ice Dragon D. Right, so let's just do a super quick and dirty hack, right? Which is when we render room. No, not when we. Let's check the calls to render room. Oh, there's a few of them. That's the room tester. We don't care about that. That's binocular. We don't want to touch it in there. Init room there, and then render screen. Okay, let's just do it here, right? And what we'll do is we'll do an extra call here to clear text viz. Text. Oh, it's text plain top, isn't it? Okay, and let me just double check that. I think that'll do. VDP RAM, and then yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. So what that'll do is every time we change room, rather than leaving those pieces of pixels floating around being annoying, it's just going to flush that part of the screen. And we should just double check that that actually works, which is super quick to do because you put it in turbo mode, start the game. Yeah. Okay, yeah, lovely. Let me just go up here. And then just go and pick up that ration. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Oh, yeah, you won't see that. I've just realised, sorry, I'm being dreadfully unprofessional. It's there. So you can see the graphics glitch there. And if you come over here, there we go, it gets cleared. Right, cool. Right, so build it again just because I'm paranoid. Hardcore. I don't think I've seen that one. Snake does a line. Yeah. You'd imagine he probably would be with all that PTSD he's probably got. Yeah, has anyone ever considered that Snake's probably absolutely really fucked up? Like, he'd probably be looking for some psilocybin bloody psychological relief, wouldn't he? So he's been through a lot of terrible shit. So fixed on room transition, nice little dirty hack. Yeah, I mean it'll do for now. It's just the lines will just like annoy me otherwise. So it's not great. I'm not proud of it, but you know. It does also kind of ensure that if there is, for some reason, an issue at some other point, you know, it will kind of rectify itself. But you know, it's not a nice way to do it. Build. That's 1 meg. That is at the time. Okay, let's replace that. Stop flashing. Right. Right. Show me the retro way to go home. No. That one. Right. Select a game. Mega Gear. Right. Before we get too comfy into this, I might just need to go get a drink, so. It's funny, your version runs so much smoother than the MSX one. The MSX version ran at 0.5 megahertz under target speed. On 50 hertz, it was even worse. The game was developed on a 4 megahertz computer. That was intentional. The Amiga version, I basically, as I was porting it, any movement speeds were basically halved, because the game would just run every frame. Where on the MSX, most of the rooms run every 2 frames. A lot of them run. I mean, the drawbridge section runs at 3 frames. It's horrific. So, right, I'm gonna do a quick BRB, and then we're gonna play test the shit out of this, and we're gonna get to the end, and we're gonna finish it, and then it'll probably crash, if it doesn't crash before then. Right. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. So. Oh yeah, we need to switch you lot to there. Okay. Have I copied the file? I suppose. Let's just double check that we have copied the file, right? Can't remember whether I did or not. No, I did, didn't I? I must have done. Yeah, I think I did as well. Fuck it, let's just go for it. Right. We'll find out soon anyway if that bug's still there. Okay, select game. I probably did this already as well, didn't I? So we're just doing it again for no reason. Right, here we go. Can we complete the Mega Drive version of Metal Gear in 1 hour? Let's find out. Let's also make sure that I can see what I'm doing without twisting my neck around by switching the screen here. Hang on. Okay. And I can see it in lovely 50 Hertz. Okay. I've got no save, but I do have checkpoints, so I should be okay. And I'm invincible anyway. I can't die. So. Oh, but I can't call the radio. Is that a problem? Oh, that's a good question. It might be, but let's find out if it is. Right, let's do the turbo version though, right? So we know the binoculars work, that's fine. So all I'm going to do is just run in here, grab the key card, sack off the gas mask because I can't be killed anyway. Oh, it's nice that the red flashing's working now. Just go punch a guard. Bam, there you go. Have some of that. Have you not seen Cubus? Have you not seen the I can't do it now because I can't get into the radio. There's unique portraits for the characters in the Amiga version / Mega Drive version. So, yeah. So I want a gun. Well, why not? Yeah. Well, Cubas, they're actually designed based on the original Japanese manual. Oh yeah, so I can get hurt. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay, that'll do. See, I don't even need to worry about this. I can just run into here. No gas mask start is faster, yeah. Okay. Obviously, he's just going to slide up that pole because we haven't done that. That's on the list. We don't need to worry about that. Obviously, any bugs that we do find, we'll need to obviously note down. Yep, so that works. That's good. Obviously, if you're going to play this, you probably want to play it properly and not watch the stream because you're going to get a massive load of spoilers now. So, yes, I will have some ammunition, please. And I can shoot. Yep. Yep, that's good. Right, and then I need to get my card, open the door, rescue the dude. I'm free, thanks. Yep, good. Okay. Oh, I'm getting hurt. I'm getting hurt. Ow. Okay, right. Oh look, I've triggered some kind of alert. There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm free, thank you. You base the code off the Amiga port. Well, when you're putting it to the Mega Drive, when it's also got a 68,000 CPU, then yes, that's the sensible thing to do. The Foxhounder who's infiltrated. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how lovely that proportional text writer is, right? On a Mega Drive. You won't see that anywhere else. Oh yeah, I'll give you a pro tip in this room as well. Oh, actually. So you should be getting hurt by that. That's for the rolling barrels in this room. That's already on the list. I know that's broken. That's going to need a lot of sprites. It should be alright though. Oh no, I've set off the big alarm now. Okay. So, okay, so I think the alarm's gone now. I can't hear it, but... Right, so if you want to get through this room really quickly, all you do is just do this. Bam, look at that. Punch him. Yeah, good. Okay, oh, you see that graphics glitch up there? Okay, it's getting cleared. This is good. Okay, and then we come down out of there, over here, punch him. Yeah, good. What's in that other room? It is another... Actually, it is. There is another... What do you call them? Let's just go back this way. I don't mind. Pick up some more plastic bombs. Yeah. Oh, I know, everyone's after me. Okay. Okay, alright, we're back to normal now. I think the alert's gone down. Pick up the ammo. See the graphics glitch again. RC rockets. Yeah, spelled rockets correctly. Yeah, all the spelling's been checked and stuff on this, so it's all good. This is the remix edition, so all the extra dialogue, all that stuff that's missing, it's all in here. It's all been spell checked, it's been redone. So, I'm free. Thanks. Cool. Okay, so in here, yeah, here we go. Shoot those. And then shoot this last guy. And we pick up Vampire MSX nose. There you go. Our silencer is now on. We can now shoot without raising the alarm, which basically what that means. And then in here is the all-important grenade launcher. Yeah. Thank you. Then we need to switch back to the other card. Yeah. And just for shits and giggles, and also for testing purposes, I'm going to grab the cardboard box. And we can use the cardboard box like that. There we go. Oh, you don't want to be in this. Okay, let's just sort this out. Okay, yeah. And then rescue the dude in here, which is card 1. Yep. The music's quite fitting. It's on by Esau, I think. Oh yeah, I'm safe. Diana the Resistance supports you on Frequency what? 12, what, 33. Diane knows enemy information. I mean, I know she does. The problem is that I can't open the radio to talk to at the moment, so I have a feeling there's something that will soft lock you out unless you can read one of the radio messages, but we'll find out. So, okay, so next bit that we need to do is to go get captured, which is on floor 1. There. Right. So we don't need to worry about anything else here. We can just basically run down here. I can just trigger the cameras, I don't care. I just like seeing the red working again, which is good. And then card 2. Yeah, good. What's he got to say? Oh, look! You look at the bottom there. We're at class 2 now. Well, that's quite important because we can now carry more weapons and rations and stuff. I'm free. The foxhounder called Grey Fox is the guy we're looking for. Or something. Is confined in a solitary cell. Thanks, dude. That's good to know. Oh yeah, we're still on high alert, so everyone's just going to be running at me. Okay, in here, what we got in here? Oh, we'll have the machine gun. Submachine gun, yeah, love that. On track for 4 stars, yes, yeah. Until I accidentally shoot a prisoner, then it could be scuppered. Another one. What's he got to say? The best way to the solitary cell is to be caught by the enemy. Gabe, 2005 plus. Welcome in. Okay, yeah. So we're just. I haven't got many bullets left. Let's punch them. Obviously, we're doing playtesting with invincibility cheat on because, you know, we want to actually try and finish it today if we can. Yeah, Metal Gear, we're doing, I can show you the retro. You can't really see it there behind the beer glass, but yeah, we're testing it on a genuine V1 Mega Drive, and we're seeing if we can finish the game. Most of it's here, so yeah, don't move. You're caught. Matthew, V1 Plus processing, yeah. Checkpoint now. He will tell us what to do here, but I know it's just you just punch the wall there. Oh! I forgot to check that those work. So yeah. So you MSX players of this game will now notice that Grey Fox actually has a picture. So there he is, looking pretty beaten up if you ask me. Glad you arrived, rookie. I'm Grey Fox. The final weapon, Metal Gear, is a nuclear-armed, heavy walking tank adaptable to any terrain. Looks more than green than grey, yeah. He's had a rough time of it, though, Grashev. When complete, it will enable nuclear attacks from any Oppenheimer. No, location on Earth. Destroy it before it's complete. There's only one way to destroy Metal Gear. The developer, Dr. Petrovich, knows how. He's somewhere in this building. Find Dr. Petrovich. Okay, dude. I will. There we go. Oh, hang on. We've been captured. That means we've got no equipment and no weapons. Ah. So, is this the first game to get you to a certain section and take away all of your weapons and equipment? Let's see if you can get rid of an item without crashing. Oh, I can get rid of an item. That's fine. I tested that. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Oh, no one's gotten out of here. Oh. I just noticed. Oh, it's a small thing, but it's going to bug me if I don't try and fix it. Which is special case on bosses and text layer priority should be reversed in this wallet. Okay, that's gonna be that is gonna be a raw pain in the ass, I think. No, that's fine. Just move that down there. Okay, so what's this? Punch the door open. Yeah. Grab your bag. Gear taken. Which gear? All the gear. And look, there's the bug. And we got rid of it. There we go. And there's our weapons again. Right. I didn't pick up any rockets. Doesn't matter. And then we need the card. Yeah, okay. Then we pick up card 3. Yep. And what is the gun blasting on, Snake? That is the shotgunner. Okay. I think that'll do. Let's use the SMG instead. There we go. It's dead. Switch that back to the handgun. And then we want card 3 to get out of here. That's right. And then we shoot the dog. And I think it's around here. Pipe bomb. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then the other one. Do you know, let's go and get the other item first. I can always come back for that. And the other one as well, actually. But let's just go and do this. There's a trick to this level as well. You see when the dog runs off the screen, right? If I go into the next room, I won't get a dog, right? Now, I found this really weird. But like, when you play the game, you don't notice this, right? There's a dog there. If I run out the room, it'll randomly spawn there. So it's based on the fact that you ran out the room and there was a dog there. But if the dog runs off the screen, like, it doesn't class that there's a dog in the room, so it doesn't have a chasing dog. Really strange. Anyway, let's smash our way into here. Yep, lovely. You can just carry on doing that. I don't care. Alright, up here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. There we go. And it is here. Ah, bollocks. It's there. Just slightly off to the side. That's a bit tight, isn't it? Okay, room 3. And there's our bomb blast suit. Do you know, the full disclosure, I haven't even played Roadcraft yet. It's a problem with game developers. They're too busy making games to play games. Okay, just need to get out of the basement. Keep running, Snake. That dog's gonna get you. Oh, that dog is gonna get me. Oh no, you can just about get away from that. There we go. Out you go. Out you go, come on. Oh, bastard. Yeah, he's going to chase after me. Cheat codes. I haven't tested those, Vampiro MSX. The Amiga version has them on the Konami code in the menu. So, but just rather than having you type them in, because obviously you haven't got a keyboard on the Mega Drive, it just lists them. But yeah, they are there. All the original cheats are included. No one's done a trainer for this. Okay, so because we don't have the thing, that's the point where old matey boy tells us that we need the bomb blast suit. So we'd have to go back downstairs. Okay, card 3? Yeah, it's a card 3 type. Oh, let's just get this sorted out, because I don't like them chasing after me this much. Okay. Okay, remote control missile, right. Okay. What about the item you need for building 2 in the basement? Can't remember what that is, but yeah. It should all be there. Everything should be there. All of this stuff, like the game logic, all of that. Bear with me a sec. I'm just doing a quick cheat, which is set a checkpoint, so I've basically got a save point now. Okay, bomb blast suit, yeah. What is the item for basement 2? Oh, the flashlight. Yeah, that all works. Yeah, I tested that the other day. That works fine. Yeah, we love a bit of ammo. We love a bit of ammo. Okay. Yeah, no, we need to go back downstairs to get those. I need some more pipe bombs first. The uniform I will need. The armour I won't, because I've got a cheat on anyway. So, that won't be important. But, obviously, it would be worth trying to... Oh, he's got something. You saved me! Use a parachute to dive between the fences. Okay, cool. You're a speedrunner yourself. Too rusty now. First one I saw this was 45 minutes. I would imagine you could... I don't know. I haven't investigated it exactly, but... I would imagine that you should be able to shave some time off of 45 minutes. There's elements of the second set of the second building that you can skip. Like you don't need to speak to Petrovich to like in that room. If you know what the code is to destroy Metal Gear at the end, then you could just skip that whole section. But you do need to get items to get through. Right. Okay, yeah. I know about that sprite bug, the priority bug. It's going to get fixed, don't worry. Speedrun avoiding the bugs. That's a good idea, isn't it? There we go. Right, it's going to get really hairy here, even though it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, I don't care that you're going to switch that on, because you can't kill me. Mine detector, I mean, again, we wouldn't necessarily need to pick that up in this scenario. You can't use F1, F4 escape for tricks for quickly gaining ammo or turning... Oh! I mean, if the pause button was working, that's basically what you're doing. Oh! Okay, yeah. Okay, it's about there, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Grenade launcher. The fuck? How have I paused that up? That's interesting. Oh, that's broken. That is broken. Yeah, yeah. I thought there was some ammo in here. That's annoying. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, yeah. It's down here, wasn't it? Okay, that's 6. I don't need a bomb blast suit. Hang on. You could die and try again. I don't want to risk that. I want to see if we can get to the end. Okay. 12. 18. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not the box. Okay, 24. Here we go. Right. $30. Okay, good. $30. Okay, that's got to be the. I think that's got to be the maximum I can carry of everything so far. Looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's try that again. Okay. Don't fuck this up, Ian. Whoa, whoa. Right, okay. Let's try this again. I have got the parachute, haven't I? I haven't even got the parachute yet. Oh, you idiot, Ian. Oh, actually, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Maybe give Possis a power bar. Oh, I didn't think about that. Vampire MSX. I did do that to Nightmare. Because... yeah, I couldn't change the colour of my enemies based on the sprite colour, so... there we go. Right, so we can cheat this, actually. Because we're invincible, we can just fall here. And then we just end up there. I know I've got the detector, which shows the mines, which is good. There's the next card. It's good. Okay. Yeah, you don't. Basically, the way they dealt with the death at that point was just about. Yeah, I don't know why. That was just like, it was just about 8 enemies in the screen. It was ridiculous. You shouldn't have slowed down that much at that screen. It was, yeah, very silly. One thing, look at the MSX code. You see the HUD at the bottom with the life and the class. I think it draws that every frame, even though it hasn't changed in like 3,000 frames. Right. I suppose an interesting prospect would be to basically take the timings that I've got from the Amiga version, improve the code on the MSX version, and get it running at 50 frames a second. Because that's what I think should happen. I think that'd be great. Yeah, I know I'm in trouble and everyone wants to kill me, but there we go. Right, how many mines have I got? 10. I don't know if that's enough yet, but we'll go for it anyway. Oh, I know what I forgot. I skipped out the whole section downstairs, which is the infrared goggles, which is pointless at this point because the laser beams aren't being drawn at the moment. So even if I have it, do you know what? Should we just go pick it up quick? It'll only take a minute. It's level 2, isn't it? Yeah. Trigger that. Don't care. Yeah, come on, attack me. It's fine. Oh, good. That was a crashing room before. I want some more of those pipe bombs, actually. The blue floor. It's a nice, the blue floor. Plastic bombs, 6. 10. Okay, yeah. I think that's the maximum. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. Some 1/2 already. My God, how are we going to finish this game this evening? I don't think we will, if I'm honest. Oh look, it's still high alert mode. It's telling me how to complete the bit that I've just done. Got to get quicker, yeah. There we go. Do they work in every room? Let's try it out. I'm curious now. Oh, they do. Oh, that is cool. Okay, I'm wearing my infrared goggles. That's why everything looks so weird. Okay. And the other bit's the parachute, which we won't need now. Or we could just... I mean, you know, we are supposed to be doing testing, right? Even though I can't save. No sprite flickering, yeah. It's kind of important. That was the thing I really wanted to make sure that wasn't a problem on the Amiga version. See, I tried to use sprites and then gave up, so I ended up drawing everything with a blitter, which meant I could have not an infinite number of sprites on screen, but you know. Right, so... Okay, let's just sack it off and just go to the next building. 4? Yeah, cool. Oh, we could put the mine detector on, couldn't we? Look, there we go. Oh, clip that one. Oh yeah, and if you're desperate, there is a nice ration there, but there's this dildo being thrown at you from over across the screen there. And of course the trick to that one is, like, you see it and you just move bam bam like that, and then what is, every time that happens it resets it. Now you ready to see this huge tank? Look at this huge tank of broken graphics. So yeah, that needs fixing. Weapon, mine, just check that it actually dies. Oh no, that was landmine. I don't think that's enough to kill it, is it? 10? No. Oh, fuck. Just remembered something. And we need to go back. I know I fixed that bug. Yeah, no, that's a bug in the original game code. And people were able to get past the tank. So I fixed it. So you can't do that anymore. Yeah. Not authentic is what they'll say, but no, I don't care. That was a bug. I could blatantly see it was a bug in the code. So I fixed it. So that's the other thing we've forgotten. Down here. Okay, so I reckon it's about there, even though I've got no sound. Probably about there. Yeah, excellent. Is that the uniform? Yeah, there we go. And the other one, actually, the other one's just the armour. Don't need to worry about that. Just get out of here. Okay. Hey, Cammy, how you doing? I'll try and tune into... Obviously, if you don't know, the AMI Game Jam is coming to a fruition. This Sunday on Amiga Build stream. I tell you what I did just quickly. If you could, Cammy, what I'll do is I'll VIP you. If you want to put... ain't it just great when everything just works? Yeah, pretty much so far. No major problems, right? Let's go and pick up this other prisoner down here. Yeah, Cam, if you want to post a link to the AMI Game Jam, please do. I mean, the laser beams don't work in here either, so that needs fixing. But, so far, we haven't crashed a damn thing. Ah, so there we go. There's another... we have to go into all these rooms, I think. There's a section later on, if you're not the highest class, then you can't get through, so... and you get your class gets bumped up when you save prisoners. So you might be able to optimize that. I don't think game code wise that's particularly complicated to work out, but... Redeem's broken? No, not yet. It just depends on how many you've... Here's Machine Gun Kid. Okay. Actually, let's use Machine Gun on Machine Gun Kid. There we go. No, see, we're already at 3 stars on class. So, it's just because I've done them in a weird order. And let's pick up the parachute because we have to pick up the parachute. So there you go, Cammy just posted there, the AMI Game Jam is happening this weekend. Of course, I think even if Nidbrig's still around, he's got a game in it. Zender's got a game in it as well. So yeah, it's going to be a hot competition this year, I think. I haven't seen any of the others. I've been a bit busy. Right. Christ, it's taken us this long just to do building 1. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Mr. Cranley, I hope you're well. Okay, card 4. Oh, no, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to destroy that tank as well, just to make sure that we can. Okay. Mines? How many have we got? It's 5. I think it's like 16 you need. So I just think I haven't picked up enough. Okay, yeah, mine. $15. I think you can get one more out of this. Oh no, it's 15. It's 15 that you need. Okay. Right. Okay. Just go. Yeah, shot at by dildos. Look, there's another one. Another one. Yeah. There's the tank. Okay, landmine. Yeah, it's good. There we go. That's a tank blowing up. Brilliant. There we go. Okay, so Cubus and Vampire. This is a little. I added this little feature. Can't do the call because I've got a button mapped to it. When you put the uniform, you actually turn into. For this one room, you turn into one of the guards. That stops it, and that was so simple. All that was just changing the sprite IDs for sprites that are already in memory. Like, that didn't cost anything. Like about 10 lines of code. That was it. And then it's done again. So, yeah. Right. How are we doing? Oh my god, we're getting through the game. This is the tricky part now, though. So we'll have to do a bit of backtracking. Oh, I forgot. We should probably try and kill that. Just make sure it does actually die. Okay, it's killed me. Okay, yeah, I was one grenade off. Trigger the thing, yeah. Okay, let's just go straight to the top. Straight to the top. Yeah. Oh no, we need to open up that door, I think. Which is... Prisoner, yeah. Save. Dr. Petrovich is in an underground cell. Hell roof. That's seriously a thing Konami should have done. Yeah, they should have done that, man. Like, it took nothing. And I remember when I first played the game years ago, like, you've put a uniform on, why do you still look exactly the same? It's just, yeah, didn't. It's one of those things I wanted to make right about the original game. Oh yeah, this roof section's absolute nightmare. We'll pick a bit of ammo whilst we're here. Card 6 now, are we? 5. Card's 5 now. Okay. Well, nothing has crashed, and I haven't seen any glaring, other than stuff that I know is broken. I haven't seen anything else go wrong yet. So, we're in really good stead. Okay. So, is this... Yeah, down to the basement. I wonder if we can get away with going all the way to... Rescue Petrovich's daughter. Now we've got card 5. Last time we saw it was around the Hello World stage. Rob Cranley. Yeah, basically because all of the game code, once I pulled in the logic for everything, all it was a case of, on top of that, making sure that all the graphics operations or function calls for that were all patched out and working for the Mega Drive. So once that was done, like, the rest of the actual game was just like, it should just work. Like, so there might be some graphical glitches, stuff that ain't right, but ultimately the game logic underneath, because it's already been tested to the bloody hilt on the 68,000 on the Amiga, on the Mega Drive, it should just work, and it does. So, really handy. So yeah, I was hoping that Grashev would still be in here because I really want to port his old tower and his game Gluff to the Amiga, because they're both for the Mega Drive. So I'd like to do it the other way around if I could. I didn't save this dude, did I? Okay. I mean, I know we did. We did. That's done. Okay. It's about there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Pipe bomb, one of those. I need to make an original soon. Yes, yeah. That's next on the cards. The Amiga Rhythm game is coming. So I've got some initial ideas of how it's going to work, but yeah, it's I think the Amiga is MD expert now. I've done it now. It's fine. I understand how the hardware works. Mr. Cola, hello. How are you? Welcome in. If you've just joined us, I'm not just playing Metal Gear. I'm playing the Mega Drive version of Metal Gear, which isn't finished yet, but we're just doing like a playtest to see how far we can get. And we've been playing it for 45 minutes, and it hasn't crashed yet. So come on then. That one. Oh. Oh, I can't even open that door yet, can I? Oh, no, I can. Yeah. Oh, because he does this thing. You're trapped. The real Dr. Petrovich is on floor 2. Nice for him to tell me that information before then falling to his death into a pit that isn't there. So the pit drawing bit isn't fixed yet. That's actually that was such a pain in the ass to do on the Amiga. But it was done. We did it. It was all good. Okay. Right. So we can get out of here now. We've got card 6. Then card 7 is one that gets us out of here. I'll roast you. Now, if you remember this on the original MSX version, those didn't look that smooth. So, that's another thing I changed. Let's just use the handgun. It's just a numbers thing at this point, isn't it? Yeah, just get rid of him. There we go. Yep. Mr. Arnold, he's easy. Yeah, I used a lot more there. Yeah. So oh, bollocks. Oh, damn it. Well, I think the thing is, Cam, is like if you're an Amiga guy, you learn how the Amiga works, and they're like, well, that's what I'm making games for. To be fair, they're writing their games in systems that are like basically game engines, so you know, there is, once all your data is in a position where it's like in a modern system with modern tooling around it, like it does make the whole process of like cutting up graphics and changing it or whatever like a lot simpler. So okay, yeah, it's a lot of work. This wasn't, I mean, this is a lot of work. I think I've been working on this for about 3 months, but like It's one of those, you know, that as I was talking about, that game logic stuff, like just worked, right? Once it was ported from the Amiga to the Mega Drive, all of that just works. So, okay, I don't think we're gonna get to like the end today. Can we blag it? I don't know. No. Can I Benny Hill it? I can't because I'm on the real hardware today. The reason why I wanted to do that is Blast M puts the reset key for the Mega Drive there at tab. And that row of ASD are 3 buttons that you press quite regularly, so it's quite easy to like go for the menu and then reset the console. So yeah, I suppose it's a good point to be to, like, you know, get the saving and loading function working, then I can do like the testing in. As you can see, like, I've been playing this for what, over an hour now, I think, and or thereabouts, and yeah. There's a limit to the amount of times I want to port the same game to other systems. Lots of work, and I need something fresh to work on. Yeah, you're right. The Mega Drive's a bit of a cash cow, though, isn't it? So it's probably worth it. Got to do what is fun. Yeah, I did find this fun though, right? Like learning the hardware. It's really nice. Lovely hardware, yeah, it's really good actually. It's got to be said. Do you know what? I think, yeah. I think we can call that a rip-roaring success, right? Other than the fact we haven't got any sound yet. Well, apart from the crappy PSG emulation, which, you know, isn't staying. I think we're in really good stead. What I am going to do is actually do preferred SNES to MD, but it has a terrible processor, Francis. Yeah, sorry. Absolutely has a terrible processor. But yeah, we're looking in great stead right now. You got the intro started. Oh, wow. Are you talking to me there, Ice Dragon D? If you are, then that is yeah, optimised. Ugh. You ain't got enough registers on that thing though. So sent you a DM. Oh, wicked. Oh, let me just. Wait, is that on Masto or the place filled with Nazis? On Masto, yeah. Okay. Are you alright if we just have a quick listen to it on stream before we play the demo that I've got planned for us? Sure, good. Oh, hang on. I don't want to actually put like my PMs up. Right, so if you remember, if you were at the start of the stream, you may have. Let me just check. Yeah, it's all good. You may have asked me to ask. I was asking Ice Dragon D if they fancied doing some covers of the Amiga soundtrack in Furnace for the Mega Drive, because then I wouldn't have to do them. I know I always take care of the music on things, but like, you know, I've done 3 game projects now where I've taken care of the music, and I just didn't want to this time. Really didn't want it. just no, I cannot be having that. It's not the prefetch version, but yeah, okay, well, let's have a little listen anyway. If it'll play. We'll download. Can we download? Sign in? No, there's got to be. Hang on. Whoa! Hold the phone. You're hired. Mate, that is... Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Working on theme of Tara as well. Oh, excellent, excellent. So yeah, in case you didn't know, what the plan that I had for this anyway was to... I know people are quite affectionate about the original MSX soundtrack, but when I redid the Amiga one, I thought it was a bit more geared towards the suspensefulness of it. So that's why I asked for the Amiga version soundtrack to be, because it's like the enhanced soundtrack, all right? It's, you know, but yeah, that is banging. D, that is great. Wow. Blimey, it's nearly 11 o'clock, right? Right, I do have one last thing for us this evening. And we're going to watch that right now. And it's a PC demo, right? I know we do lots of stuff on... people who want the PSG version should stick to the MSX and be quiet. Yeah. So why would I've seen that in comments. Like, why would I want an Amiga version? I already have it on my MSX. Right, yeah, fine. Right. Right, I'm going to play this. It's an Amiga demo. No, sorry. It's a PC demo. And I think we'll just watch it. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. It was released at Function last weekend. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to turn my camera off. And we're going to do... Yeah, there we go. We'll just run it like that. We'll just watch this. Right, is anyone else currently absolutely terrified? There we go. That is Play by Umlaut Design, aka Garguy. Room service, you requested a hug. I definitely requested a hug after that. I don't know about you. There you go. I'll never set foot into a server room again. Clap, clap, clap. Perfect, just before bed. Yeah. I did. I know. Oh my god. Oh god. And do you know what? That's like the 4th time I've watched it now, and still the phone gets me every time. I don't know why. So I know it's coming, and it makes it worse now. So yeah, I think that that just about wraps us up for today. Let me just find someone to raid across over to Twitch. Who is on this evening? Who is on this evening? We raided Beanie last week. Charlie's on. No. He's still playing Terminate Resistance. That's too new. What's new Wednesdays? I mean, come on. We haven't raided Charlie for a little while, have we? So we're going to have to go and raid Charlie far. Can I do that from... Oh, it's just that, isn't it? When the server room turns into a labyrinth, be very scared. Yeah. Hooverphonic. Anyway, let's just do some thanks first. Gabe for the follow. Commander Keen for the resub. Berlusconi for the follow. Mad Pew for the resub. Pigpen Pete for the resub. Must have missed that. Zenda for the resub. Dave Andy Drew. Thalamus as well. And everyone else for tuning in this evening. This has been fun. We've had some progress. We did some play testing. I think next time we'll get headlong into, because playtesting takes such a bloody long time. Or we'll do it on the we'll do it on the emulate where we can do it at like times 4 speed or whatever. We can actually make that faster as well. But Zenda, thanks for a lovely stream. Thanks for hanging out, mate. It's lovely to see you. I think strange. I was 18th. Thanks as well. Let me get this raid set up, which will stop me from being able to use chat. 8 Curl as well. Thanks as well. Alkama. Meatball 1. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. We are done for the evening. But we're going to go and raid Charlie Farr. It says my raid has been created. I don't see it though. Oh no, this is... Mad Pew. Until next time, fantastic progress. It is really good. Mega Gear is an anagram of Game Gear. Yeah, it's set up. I just can't see it. I can't press the button. So, I think we are going to just disappear at some point. I can't push the button because Twitch is being a dickhead. Hang on. I can speed this up. Or I will suddenly just disappear. 50% down. Okay. Well, I tell you what. We'll just say our goodbyes and then hope that it works. If not, then whilst the see you later button thing comes up, then we'll sort something out. Anyway, top streaming joy. Yes, thank you. I'll be back Wednesday next week with more of this. There's no DJ stream on Monday. So yes, thanks Vampire MSX, that's really appreciated. I'll see you all soon. I'll see you on the next stream. Much love, you're all fantastic people, and I will see you very, very soon.